Hello everybody, my name is Ivan, and today we're going to be working with a Wheatstone bridge and how basically get the readings that you actually need from the specific configuration. Okay, so let's get started using LabView and my deck. Alright, so here's our configuration of what we actually need to have in regards to the whole setup of the Wheatstone bridge. Okay, so what I did, I got my breadboard and I got the 3 resistors and all the cables connected to my DAC. So please follow the instructions in regards to this one in specific, okay? And make sure that you're using how is it specified to actually be connected into the system itself. So now let's just go into LabView, so that way we can get everything explained. So this is our VI, okay? So when I try to load it, it didn't give me the options to have it pre-made, so I actually did mine. All right, so I got my DAC assistant. I'm gonna double click on it, and I got my 2 voltages that are supposed to come in, and if I hit run, you can see the numbers going like crazy over here, but 10 maximum, 10 minimum, minus 10, and just click OK, and that's it for that. So I'm gonna go wait until this loads up again. All right, so there we go. Now, in order to get the different readings, we got VO, VEX, VO, VEX. So what it is gonna do, I'm gonna undo this size on this. That way we can actually see everything a little bit separated. Just give me a second. Okay, now it is. All right. So let me open this a little bit bigger, so that way you can see everything completely there. Oops. All right. So now is a little bit more open and a little bit more spread around. Okay. So we can see this is our around. We got our loop box over here. Okay. And I always right click on this and add shift register, and I add a +1, and I set up a indicator when it comes to it and connect it all the way to the end. All right, so we got our stop button down here, and this is more for our reading itself. So part of the project that we had to do is to put in a filter with a low pass. So this is your low filter VI, is on low pass, and then we got our DAC assistance. It is basically connected to a splitter. It splits the signal from the DAC assistant and the filter itself, connected together, and then it goes to the VO, which is going to give you the reading from one of the resistors. VEX is going to give you the other resistor, and VOX is going to divide it between those two. Okay, so now when it connects it, I got a build array over here. Okay, so you broke it down, it gives me the 3 options to get all 3 connected, and at the end I decided to put a waveform chart, okay, just to see how it's actually acting. Okay, from that array I put it into a double over here. Okay, so that way you can see the name. Put it over here so you can show visible. Okay, a double precision float, that's what it's called. Okay, and then it's going to a spreadsheet. All right, this is what it basically is going to give my recording itself, and it's go connected to a file path, and I basically put it if you do, you need to have this on the T, not on the F. Okay, once that's connected, basically you're able to get your readings. Your timing is to 100. All right, it's basically how it is put per the instruction. So let me open this up, and that's how it looks like over here, how it has to be calculated. Okay, as you can see, it's really well modified when it comes to everything that I have just done. This is the block diagram that is showing how it's supposed to be done, but as far as it's been modified, this is how it looks when you compress it. Plain and simple. It looks really clean. and everything works. Okay, and one way that you actually can see it works, you click that light bulb, and as you can see, you will see a little small like dot going around through the system, making sure that everything is working. You probably can see it on the video how it's moving around and doing everything that it's supposed to do. Okay, all right, so we're gonna stop it because it's gonna keep doing that. Now let's go to our front panel. The front panel, basically what it shows VOVX, and those two divided, and it will give you the reading over here. Okay, and we got our waveform chart. Let's go ahead and expand this a little bit. Let's move our path, and we're gonna expand this a little bit so we can actually see how everything is acting. Okay, all right, so when you hit start, you see how our DAC is reading everything with the low pass filter. You can see all the numbers are jumping around back and forward. Pretty much stays around negative 0.38 based on the resistors that I actually chose. Okay, we're gonna hit stop on this. Okay, once we hit stop, we need to make sure that our readings are going through that spreadsheet. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and open that up. Go to my File Explorer, and this is how I got it. I will hit yes. As you can see, it's giving that reading into a spreadsheet. Okay, notice that sometimes it drops down from 76 to 75, 77, 74, but pretty much the output completely stays at negative 0.385. Okay, so it's pretty average. Alrighty, so that's basically how you do Wheatstone Bridge and getting your recording into a spreadsheet, and looking at your front panel, you got your graph and your numbers while this one is operating. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Bye.